I froze when it landed on my roof and started walking toward my window. It started normal, completely normal. It was around 10 p.m. I had just finished washing dishes. TV still on in the background. Same late-night reruns. I always leave playing for noise. The house felt ordinary, warm, safe. I took the trash out like I do every night. Gravel driveway, porch light, buzzing a little. Trees just sitting there like always. No wind, no animals, nothing weird. Halfway to the bin, I felt it. Not fear, just a pause. Like something in the air shifted slightly out of place. Then I heard one slow step above me. Not a thud, a careful, deliberate weight pressing into the roof. I stopped breathing. It didn't move again. After that night, it didn't stop. It just spaced itself out. 2 nights later, same routine, same time. I stepped outside and everything felt muted. No bugs, no wind in the trees. Even the highway noise was gone. Just silence pressing in from all sides. I stood there longer than I should have. Heart already picking up for no reason. Then another step above me. Heavier this time. Slow, dragging slightly, like whatever it was had weight it was adjusting to. My chest tightened instantly. I caught myself holding my breath, trying to hear better. Every small sound inside the house suddenly felt too loud. My pulse was thudding in my ears. I didn't look up. I just waited. It stopped moving after a few seconds. Next time it wasn't on the roof. It was behind the house. I was locking the back door when I felt it again. That same shift in the air. The woods went completely still. Not quiet. Still, like something had told everything else to freeze. Then I heard something step on leaves. Closer than before. Slow. Measured. My shoulders locked up. Jaw tight. Fingers gripping the door handle. So hard they hurt. It took one more step. Then nothing. No retreat. No crash through brush. Just silence, settling back into place like it had never been disturbed. Sleep changed first. I didn't notice it right away. I just started waking up tired, like I hadn't really gone under. I'd check the clock, and it would be 3:17 a.m. Almost every night. No alarm. No noise that I could hear. Just awake. Heart already moving too fast. I told myself it was stress. Too much screen time before bed. Caffeine too late. Normal stuff. But it kept happening. I'd fall asleep around midnight. Next thing I know, it's 3:17. Then I blink, and it's 5:40. No memory of the in-between. No dreams. Just gaps. During the day, I felt off. Slight headaches. Pressure behind my eyes. My neck and shoulders constantly tight, like I'd been bracing for something without realizing it. I started double-checking locks. Windows. The back door, especially. I don't even know why. Just felt necessary. Small things began to feel wrong inside the house. The hallway looked longer at night. The ceiling felt lower. I'd walk past a dark room and get the sudden urge to move faster. Not run. Just not linger. Once, I heard a faint shift above me while I was in bed. Not outside. Inside. A soft creak in the ceiling. Slow, like weight adjusting. I froze. Listened. Tried to slow my breathing so I could hear better. Nothing followed. I almost laughed at myself. Old house. Wood expands. Roof settles. Animals get into attics all the time. That's what I kept repeating. But the silence inside the house started feeling like the silence outside had felt. Too complete. Too aware. And that's when it hit me. It didn't feel like it was staying in the woods anymore. I started staying up later. Laptop open. Lights off. Typing things I didn't want in my search history. Footsteps on roof at night. Wings, but no birds. Woods go silent before sound. At first it was random posts. Old threads. Half-deleted accounts. People describing almost the same thing, but in different states. Different years. Same tone. Same hesitation. Someone in Pennsylvania mentioned the silence. Someone in Ohio talked about something walking across their roof without breaking it. Another post from years ago described waking up at the same time every night before hearing something outside. The details weren't identical, but the pattern was normal setting, subtle shift, sound above eye level, silence pressing in, then closer, always closer, buried in one thread. Someone dropped a name like it was obvious. The Jersey Devil. No big explanation, no dramatic story, just a comment saying the behavior matched. I didn't want to click it. I did anyway. More threads, more accounts, same slow escalation, same mistake of paying attention, and none of them ended with it just stopping. Not one. That's when it stopped feeling random. The searches messed with my head, but not in a loud way, more like quiet math adding up. I kept replaying everything from the start. The nights I stood outside, too long. The times I looked up at the roof. The pause before I went back inside. I live alone. I work from home. I don't have people coming over much. My routines are predictable. Same trash night. Same lights off around midnight. Same path to the driveway. Easy pattern. I started wondering if that mattered. I've always been observant. The type to notice small sounds. The type to sit in silence without needing noise. I started thinking, maybe I noticed it first. Maybe that counted as something. After that, I changed small things. I stopped going outside after dark, unless I had to. I stopped standing near the back windows. I didn't say anything about it out loud anymore, not even jokingly. I avoided mirrors at night. When I did pass one, I'd glance quickly and move on, just in case something didn't line up right. I became hyper-aware of ceilings, corners, the space above door frames. Every creak had a direction now. Every silence had weight. It didn't feel like panic anymore. It felt managed, controlled, like I was adjusting to a new rule set. That's the part that scares me more. Not the sounds, not the roof. The fact that this is starting to feel normal, and adapting to it feels worse than being afraid of it. The mistake was small. It was late. 3:17 again. I was already awake, staring at the ceiling. The house was too quiet, not normal quiet, the heavy kind. Then I heard it, one slow step on the roof, closer to my room than before. I told myself to stay still. I'd practice that. Ignore it. Let it pass. Another step, directly above me. Without thinking, I rolled over and looked at the window. I didn't pull the curtain back. I just looked at it, and I said quietly, I know. That's it. No shouting, no challenge, just acknowledgement. The air in the room shifted immediately. Not colder, not warmer, just tighter, like pressure adjusting. The ceiling creaked once. Slow, deliberate, not moving away, settling. My heartbeat didn't spike. It slowed, like something had clicked into place. And in that moment, I understood. It wasn't outside anymore. A boundary had been crossed. I don't really track the days the same way anymore. Sometimes it feels like weeks have passed. Sometimes it feels like I'm still in that same night. 3:17 doesn't even scare me now. I wake up a few minutes before it most of the time. I just lie there and wait. Not tense, not shaking, just aware. The house sounds different, but I've stopped trying to label it. Creaks happen, pressure shifts, silence settles in layers. I don't check the roof anymore. I don't check the windows. I don't say anything out loud. It feels unnecessary. The fear isn't sharp now. It's dull, constant, like background noise that never fully turns off. I still go to work. I still cook. I still sit on the couch at night. Everything looks normal. That's the worst part. Nothing dramatic is happening. It's just here. And I think what scares me most isn't that it followed me. It's that I've made space for it.